everybody, and welcome to Saints Alive, only on Time Warner Cable Sports Channel. I'm your host, Marissa Jacks, joined as always by Siena men's head coach, Jimmy Patsos. Coach Patsos, thanks for taking the time and coming down here to talk with us. Now, since we last saw you, you guys have gotten a little hot. Maybe the show is good luck.
Charm.
Exactly. You guys won 3 of your last 4 games. I'm sure, looking back, there are some things that you want to change, but you kind of like the overall theme and the way you guys are playing right now.
Yeah, it wouldn't change much, because if you're talking about the loss of Monmouth, that was a tough place to play because there was nobody there due to the weather. And they did the right thing. Our commissioner, John D'Eugenio, we agreed we should play early. We stayed at a hotel, safety first. But they're good. King Rice, his whole staff's from Carolina. That's a negative because I was at Maryland for so long, so they knew exactly what we were running. But we didn't play well, but yet we had a chance. We were down 3 twice with the ball. But what I was talking about was interesting is I don't want a full house yelling at me, but I don't mind some energy in the building.
Oh, absolutely.
It was kind of a non-energy thing due to the weather, once again, which was the right move. So we came out a little flat, we fought through it, and then we just kind of, they beat us. They made some shots and we didn't. But the other games, Fordham was a really good game. Hofstra was a good game. You know, Joe Mihalik's been playing everybody tough. And then Ryder, we just got lucky. They missed a lot of shots, so we were happy about that.
I think Emo Silas is one of my favorite players to talk about, because this is somebody who, when he first came in, Odie Anasicki said, wait until you see this kid. He is fantastic. Now, this was when he was sitting out that year. Odie talked a lot with me about him.
Odie talked a lot, shocker. No, I'm just kidding.
Emo Silas didn't have the opportunity to get into a rhythm much at all last year. He was pulled out of the game a lot because of the fouls. You let him in there. You've put him in there when he's had 4 fouls with 15 minutes left in the game to let him in those situations to kind of figure it out.
He's a smart kid, too. That kid went to Holderness. I mean, I've coached many Nigerians. And it's an extremely intelligent community in Africa. They're oil, gas producing country. He lives there. He knows all about these other things, which I like. Then he went to Holderness, and now he's here. I know I'm a little off the board with that, but Emo is like, Emo, you have 4 fouls, don't pick up your 5th. He said yes, and he totally knows what you're talking about.
Exactly. Now, when you look at him, I think he had 3 or 4 blocks in that Ryder game. He gets up defensively. He can be amazing. How much better could he be, and how much of one of the best players in the MAC do you think he could be if he starts to finish some of those shots a little bit? Maybe dunk it when you're in there.
No, he is, and he's trying to finish. I don't think he's ever going to turn into a face-up guy. I think he can be a really solid starter. But, in other words, he should be a starter the next 3 years, you know, assuming we get his last year back, which we will try and do. But for now, he's a junior, and then he has next year, which is plenty to worry about. I'm worried about Marist. That's it, because they're playing really well. Emo Silas I just want him to keep doing what he's doing, because the finishing and those things, those are kind of, so one day he's going to have 15, and then hopefully it clicks in and he keeps having 8 or 10. And I know he's missed a few that the players give him really good looks, but I'm just glad he's playing defense and he's banging around, because with Monmouth and Quinnipiac coming in our league, they're pretty physical teams. These are 2 physical teams we've added. Since
we last saw you, you picked up your first MAC win over Manhattan. This was a dominant performance for you guys all around, and we're going to start with Megan Donahue, and we're going to talk a little bit about her throughout this show. 15 points, 11 rebounds in that game. She was named the Rookie of the Week last week. She's been playing fantastic for you.
She has, and it's not like she's not on people's scouting reports. It's not like it's a surprise anymore. Megan Donahue is one of the toughest kids. Her and Teresa Coles just bring us so much toughness and hustle and hard work, and she just gets better every single day. She wants to be a great player, so she's going to be fun to coach for the next few years.
And here's a look at the Siena women's upcoming schedule. They're taking on Niagara. That's at the Times Union Center. A 5 o'clock start, a doubleheader with the men. Then they're at home taking on Monmouth, and then 2 road games in conference, Fairfield and Quinnipiac. Coach Jacks, what do you think of this schedule? This is something that you're probably going to want to go maybe 4-0, even 3-1 to get yourselves in a good position?
We always want to go 4-0 for us. No, I think, you know, when I look at our schedule, when I first saw it, for us to have Iona and Marist on the road out of the way, not that you want to have games out of the way, but they're the 2 top teams in the league on paper. I think that from here on out, you know, I'm really excited to be at home at the Times Union Center with a doubleheader on Friday. That's going to be a lot of fun for our players. And then for Kids Day on Monday against Monmouth, we always get a great crowd and great support there. So coming at home in this league and any league, you've got to defend your home court, and that's really important for us to do.